Hey guys, Megha here. Today I'm diving into Xiaomi's new Redmi Pad Pro 5G. While it might not be a flagship device, it packs quite a punch for a tablet in the sub 30,000 rupees segment. I'll walk you through all its pros and cons and let you know if it's worth picking up. But before we get started, if you're new to the channel, make sure to hit that subscribe button. It would really mean a lot. Okay. So when a tablet isn't as big as a laptop and not as small as a phone, portability is key. And I'm happy to report that the Redmi Pad Pro nails it at just 571 grams. It's super sleek with a metal unibody design, and the back panel does a great job of keeping fingerprints at bay. The rounded angles make it easy to hold, and you barely notice the weight, even during extended use. My unit here is in graphite grey, but you can also grab it in the mist blue shade if that's more your style. Now let's take a quick tour around the tablet. The Redmi Pad Pro is equipped with quad speakers, 2 on each side, plus a power button, a 3.5mm headphone jack, and a USB 2.0 port for charging. The volume buttons are up top, alongside a hybrid slot for SIM and microSD card with up to 1.5 TB expandable storage support. Alright, let's talk power. The Redmi Pad Pro runs on a Snapdragon 7S Gen 2 chipset, a reliable choice in this price range. The unit I have here is the top-end variant with 8GB of RAM and 256GB of storage, along with 5G cellular connectivity. If you're looking to save a bit, there's also a Wi-Fi only version available. It comes at a lower price, but with reduced RAM and storage. For everyday use, this tablet handles light to moderate multitasking pretty smoothly. I did notice a bit of lag here and there, but when it comes to gaming, it's surprisingly smooth. No major stutters, even with BGMI settings pushed to Ultra HDR. It does get a bit warm, but if you're using Xiaomi's keyboard accessory, that's not really an issue. Now let me draw your attention to the display because it's easily the best part of this tablet. And while you're not getting an OLED here, the 12.1-inch LCD on the Redmi Pad Pro is still pretty darn good. We're talking 2.5K resolution, Dolby Vision certification, and a refresh rate that tops out at 120Hz. The resolution really shines on a screen this size, so it's perfect for binge watching your favorite shows or scrolling through social media. The screen is bright enough with up to 600 nits of peak brightness, and it performs well in most lighting conditions, though it gets quite reflective in harsh lighting or under direct sunlight. But here's the real highlight. These quad speakers are absolutely fantastic, thanks to Dolby Atmos tuning. They deliver surprisingly rich sound with the lower frequencies actually pronounced, a feat that's rare even in more expensive tablets. Honestly, these speakers shouldn't sound this good at this price point, but they do. Moving on to the software. The Redmi Pad Pro runs on Xiaomi's new HyperOS along with Android 14. If you're familiar with MIUI, you'll find HyperOS feels quite similar. It is quite responsive and straightforward, even if it's your first time using it. Navigating the interface is a breeze, and features like split-screen multitasking and floating windows make it a solid choice for productivity. And for the creatives out there, the MI Canvas sketching app is a nice touch, though it's pretty basic. Speaking of sketching and productivity, let's not forget about the accessories. The Redmi Pad Pro doesn't come with a bundled keyboard or stylus, so you'll need to shell out an extra 8K for the full productivity package. It's an added cost, but I think in the long run, it's worth it. The keyboard is a solid piece of kit. It snaps on securely, feels sturdy, and even doubles as a protector. The keys have good travel, and I actually wrote my review script on it. It's missing a trackpad and delete key, but hey, you can't have everything at this price. The stylus is decent for note-taking and doodling. It charges quickly via USB-C, but I wish it had a quick switch between pen and eraser. Let's move on to battery life. Xiaomi packed a 10,000 mAh battery into this tablet, which easily delivers around 8 hours of screen time with moderate to heavy usage. If you're a lighter user, you can stretch it even longer. Charging could be a bit faster though. It takes around 90 to 100 minutes to fully juice up with the included 33-watt charger. Still, with battery life this good, you won't be hunting for outlets all day. Of course, it's not all sunshine and rainbows. The face unlock works fast, but isn't the most secure option out there. A fingerprint scanner would have been nice. And while the Redmi Pad Pro handles most tasks well, it is not built for heavy-duty machine learning or AI workloads. Also, be prepared for some pre-installed apps that you may not want. Xiaomi's software support isn't the best either. The Redmi Pad Pro is slated for 2 years of Android updates and 3 years of security patches, which is fine for the price, but it's unclear as to when those updates will roll out. Xiaomi's interconnectivity feature is great if you're all in on Xiaomi devices, but if you're using other brands, you might find it less useful. Lastly, the 8MP front camera is a bit of a letdown, especially for video calls. It can record 180p at 30 fps, but the quality is underwhelming, particularly in low light conditions. So those are a few drawbacks to consider, but overall I think the pros outweigh the cons. If you're looking for a budget-friendly and versatile tablet, the Redmi Pad Pro is hard to beat. It offers solid performance, a fantastic display, impressive battery life, and a range of extra features that make it a standout option in the mid-range category. Let me know what you think about the Redmi Pad Pro in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you in the next video.